Hello friends, welcome back to Fiona Bakes Something. It is baking season and I've decided to start a new series which I've catchily named Fiona Bakes Something from last week's Bake Off to eat during next week's Bake Off. Okay, this might all go wrong because they might make something like really challenging and I might just not be bothered to make it. So in which case maybe I'll start a series just called Fiona Eats Something. So today I'm just going to make a very simple like jam Swiss roll. I'm not even going to like cream in it. We're talking sponge and jam. So I've forgotten the recipe. Hang on. Okay, here we go. Swiss roll. Jump to recipe. Right, preheat your oven to 200 degrees C, which we know by now is about 400 Fahrenheit. Also, we're so real here at Fiona Bakes Something that I've even got my washing up on the draining board still, and you can't actually see the washing up left to do in the sink, so that's fine. Right, 400. Start. Okay. Oh, that was a bit too hot. Preheat the oven, tick. In a large bowl, gently whisk the eggs until the whites and yolks are combined. How many eggs? 2 free-range eggs. Okay, we can do that. Let's get a bowl. I've decided to use eggs that are in date for this because it won't just be me eating it. Okay. 1. 2. Okay. Gently whisk. Nearly poured it all out over the counter. Also, PS, it's like 30 degrees in LA or more. So Bake Off or baking show, if you're in the US, which I am, is like one of the only indicators that we have that it's actually autumn. I know it's a bit woe is me, but if you're someone who loves the seasons and the changing of the seasons, you know, it's not ideal. Okay, how much sugar? 85 grams, we're in grams. Right, got the scale. Let's just bung this whole thing on. You know how it likes to live on the edge. 83. 85 on the dot. So, flour, I just don't know if I can be bothered sieving it. Sieving? Sifting. Oh gosh, what kind of flour? Self-raising, yes! No, that's all purpose. Come on, self-raising. Whole wheat. Oh, whole wheat. Yes! Self-raising. Okay. Oh gosh, it's a bit out of control. Oh, 90! That went from 84 to 90 in just the squeeze of a bag. We're sieving, we're sifting. It's like a cauldron. Yes. folding it in. I don't think I needed a bowl this large, but here we are. I sifted and it's still lumpy. Sift, sift, sifted. Pour batter into your prepared tin. You've not prepared a tin. What do you need? Oh. Swiss roll tray? 100% I have not got a Swiss roll tray. Oh, I can click on it though. It takes me somewhere I can buy one. That's too late. But what does it measure? I've got one. This that I sometimes make teriyaki salmon in. I've washed it. Okay, we're gonna just give it a go. I feel like I'm gonna have to do this properly with no shortcuts because I think you have to use a greaseproof paper to roll the thing. I don't know how that's gonna go. Greaseproof paper or parchment paper, they call it here. Right, oh gosh, this is the kind of thing I just cannot be bothered with. But we're doing it properly today. This might just be an absolute flop. Okay, I'm leaving a little sort of lip there in case that helps me to get it started. Is that sensible? I don't know. Right, I'm going to use one of my lovely Le Creuset spatulas that matches my mug. Right, okay, here we go. That's not it, don't worry. There's just hardly anything here. Okay, that's all we've got. I'm heartened by the fact that there is self-raising flour. So at the moment it's looking like this. Ooh, that's a silly idea. But is it all just going to go down the sides and into the tray? So this is what we're working with. Just gonna let gravity do some of the work here and just slide it down. Right, we're just going to bung it in like that. I'm going to start it at 5 minutes because I feel like this is a very thin sponge, I don't want it to burn. Okay. Set timer for 5 minutes. Okay, we're dusting with a little caster sugar. Just a dusting? Dust. How much is a dusting? Okay, warm the jam. Now, I had originally considered making my own jam in true bake-off style. But then my past self really looked after my current self by knowing that that would just be too much of a faff. So I bought some jam. I'm now going to find the jam. Okay, I found the jam. So actually got a top tip for this. Just open your band drawer, find an elastic band, and put it around the lid because that helps you get much more of a better grip. Pushed it on the tablespoon. 4 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3, 4. It just doesn't look like a lot of jam, but I'm just going to trust the process. This is what it's looking like. It seems spongy. Gently tip it from its tray onto the sugar greaseproof paper. Oh gosh. Okay. So we're gently tipping it from its tray onto the paper. Okay, so we're removing the greaseproof paper. It's hot! This is going better than I expected at this point. So let's get a spatula. Okay, so spreading it to the ends, and not all the way to the short ends. Spreading it all the way to the long ends, am I? It's not exactly a rectangle, is it? Although I think she said trim it. Oh well. Okay, friends. Here we go. Oh, it's really hot though. Ah! Ah! Oh, it's a bit gooey. I don't know if it was cooked properly. I think my sponge is underdone. Okay. There we have it. Can't decide if it's going to look better from which angle it looks best from. Maybe this angle. Maybe if I like neaten it up. So here we have the first masterpiece from my new series, which is Fiona baked something from last week's Bake Off to eat during next week's Bake Off. So I've made a lovely Swiss roll here. I'm just finishing it up with some caster sugar just on the top there, just to give it that final, you know, just baker's flair. And I can't wait to enjoy that with the Bake Off next week. Bon appetit! I think it is cooked.